Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Whoa, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Slapping away granny and pitney with impunity, like you are God Almighty. But that's not so. Oh no. I hope when your time comes, they show you no pity. Murder you just like you murder people on the street every day. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Whoa, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming.
Ring the alarm, another youth gone. Open up the scriptures, make we chant another psalm. Them dirty boy and not come. Them a worship fire. Killing all the baby we just born. Another song of tribulation. I come to sing too much bloodshed. Bloodshed on the rhythm. Them glorifying the gun thing. I teach the youth them gun sling. See another bother balling. We are one them.
Old dirty Ghana boy.
On the spot, news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Friday evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side. So we have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We're going to kick it off with some international stories. Now, On The Spot News Media carried a vlog the other day of this Florida woman presently on your screen identified as 45-year-old Denise Malcolm that has been charged with the fatal knockings and clappings of her Jamaican husband. This man presently on your screen identified as 52-year-old Rohan Malcolm. All of this took place on Saturday, August 31st in the Coral Springs community of Florida. The couple lived together in their home that they shared with their children. Now, court documents released on Thursday revealed that one of the couple's 14-year-old twin sons witnessed his father's bleeding out on the floor of the parents' bedroom after being conned up multiple times. Rohan was reportedly still alive when his son saw him clutching his shoulder. However, Denise later told detectives that she fired one final can, taking her husband's life, same place, on the spot. Authorities received a call from the couple's son sometime around 6:30 p.m. reporting that his father had been conned up in the shoulder and was still alive. When the police arrived at the home and issued verbal commands of the occupants to exit, the 14-year-old twins came out, but Malcolm remained inside according to reports. Now, whilst continuing to issue commands, officers heard a sound resembling that of another can from inside the house. During a later interview with detectives, Malcolm reportedly admitted that the sound was the fatal can she had fired at her husband. She reportedly explained that for 2 years, her marriage had deteriorated due to Rohan's infidelity. The accused woman also stated that as a result, they slept in separate bedrooms and frequently engaged in heated verbal altercations. She did not trust him, and she said she was at her wit's end with the lies and deceit from her husband. Now, on the day of the incident, Rohan and Denise reportedly had an argument after returning from shopping for a planned Labor Day barbecue. Rohan had unexpectedly announced that he was going out with his friends, sparking his wife's suspicion and anger. Now, believing that Rohan was lying, the wife became upset and a heated argument ensued, lasting for about 45 minutes to an hour. In her rage, she went to the bedroom closet and retrieved her pistol and loaded it. It is alleged that she then stood in the doorway and canned up her husband multiple times. She then closed her bedroom door and locked it and was planning to take her own life after Rohan had passed. It is said that the wife also told the police that whilst she was contemplating taking her own life, her husband said something to her that made her stop the thoughts of actually taking her own life and then can him up a final time. The female has been held without bond in the Broward County Sheriff Office since that incident. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, the thing rough, but anyway, back to local style. Now, the first one, as it relates to the two photographs, so I see, just before the On The Spot News Media intro as the anthem was played. Now we're going to talk about this photograph here, presently on your screen. Now this brother here is said to be identified as Troy Marsh. Them just call him Troy in the streets. He's said to be the brother of the reputed gang leader for the Webb Lane gang in Palmer's Cross, Clarendon. Now one may wonder what is the significance of this criminal element identified as 41-year-old Troy Marsh. Now, if you remember, or if you had watched the vlog this morning, if you have not, please go over and watch it, where this female presently on your screen identified as Debian Markland Barrett, also 41 years old. She was taken out in a hail of bullets at a bar, also in Palmer's Cross, Clarendon. She's said to be the postmistress for the post office that is in close proximity to Webb Lane. Now, as I stated in this morning's vlog, that she was taken out in a hail of bullets because she was the sole witness to the knockings and clappings of her husband. Now, as I stated in this morning's vlog, a criminal element that was a neighbor to them had a verbal turned physical altercation with her husband, to which the police got involved. Anyway, the criminal element, the neighbor, was arrested by the cops. Upon the criminal element being granted bail by the police, somewhere, somehow, he ended up dead. And the criminal elements aligned to the criminal element will end up lose fee 3 points after him get bail, after the verbal altercation with the husband. Decide say, them a go dirt him. So them go circle the husband, can him up, and all of that. So the wife was the sole witness of her husband's knockings and clappings. Now, the man them decide say, she got to go also. And that's the reason why this criminal element here, presently on your screen, known as Troy Marsh, got dirt the woman in at the bar, brawling. So hours after that now, approximately about 10, 11 hours after that, him and the police them toss up in the place and the police them dirt him. Officer Yeman Pick and team was at their finest in Clarendon. Yeah man, the police them see him and him rock and pop off and knock it and clap it on the squad of them. And of course I don't know being the well-trained officers that they are, that got properly trained at the agriculture school in Portland, where them learn how to plant can in a dirty boy stomach, did exactly that. So right now, his brother is furious. And I say, the police them were involved. As a matter of fact, any police at all gots to go. Because sources close to On The Spot News Media would have stated that a whole heap of firepower was shipped in to that community from the alleged Don. Now for those who don't know, and for those who need to know, and for those who already know, this criminal element here presently on your screen identified as Naquan Terrilang, aka Nakis. Some of you may know him as Naki and some may call him even Madance. He's said to be the reputed gang leader for the Webb gang based in Palmer's Cross in Clarendon. He's presently among you, members of the diaspora in the United States of America. Yeah, man. Now another update in the neighboring parish of Manchester, in the cool, lush green hills of Christiana, Manchester. That community has been rocked with crime and violence in recent times. Surrounding communities adjoining to the Christiana community has also been pulled in to that ongoing gang war and flare-ups, violent flare-ups in that particular policing area. Now on Wednesday night, a man ended up get caught up in a bar in Christiana, Manchester, bringing the number of 3 that lost their lives in the parish just under a 24-hour period. Now the man that lost his life that I'm making mention about is this brother here, presently on your screen, identified as Romario White, said to be a 29 years old carpenter and a resident of Silent Hill in the parish. Now the police stated that sometime around 7:50 p.m. the brother here, Romario White, was inside a bar when a man walked up and pulled a firearm from his waistband and opened gunfire, hitting him all over the upper body and head. He was rushed to the Percy Junior Hospital in Spalding, not in a bid to save his life, but to officially pronounce him, you know what. No, Romario never just lose him 3 pints, just so it was not a wanton knockings and clappings. His loss of life was a hit that was placed on his head. Now I've said this many a times, that some of the worst wars you can find in a Jamaica is when friends turn enemies. Now as I stated earlier, a hit was placed on Romario's life. Now the person that placed that hit on his life is this man, presently on your screen, identified as 27-year-old Cuthbert Lambert, but known in the streets as Jerome. Now Jerome and the now deceased man were friends. Really good friends, as a matter of fact. It is said that they had a fallout over monies being owed or money when a share right. So you don't know, say the root of that I come from what? Scamming. Yeah, man. So Romario and Jerome were friends. Now the fallout go on, and a hit was placed on Romario's head by Jerome. So the two of them are two old dirty kind of boy. So now this morning, Jerome, I drop off him stepdaughter at school. Same place in Christiana, we are talking about approximately 8 a.m. this morning. He might drop off him stepdaughter at the Christiana Moravian Primary School. Now, what I'm happy about is that the criminal elements them will come ClapWeh Jerome, wait until he escort him daughter inside, leave her safely on the school compound. And as him step back out, clam, Jerome food get nyam. Yeah, man. So now we're going to hear from the principal of the Christiana High School, which is also in close proximity to where Jerome food get nyam. The principal is Lecent Wallace. We're going to listen to him as he weighs in on this latest spate of violence that has unraveled right in close proximity to the Moravian Primary School and his school, the Christiana High School. Listen.
It is really unprecedented. We have never seen the likes of this kind of crime and violence in this area. And so, as you can see clearly, the parents are concerned, the teachers are concerned, and of course, we are concerned for the students in general. Just appeal to parents to keep calm, work with the authorities. Of course, the children will need some form of support. Likewise, teachers, whether it be counseling or otherwise, we're just appealing for calm and just to work with the schools, and just to work with the schools to ensure the safety and well-being of all the students.
Now, according to the Manchester police, the old dirty kind of boy, Jerome Lambert, will lose fame 3 pints, was out on bail for a murder charge. He was charged in relation to a 2018 incident where a child get fatally caught up by him. Yeah, man. So no sympathy is there. So another friend turned enemies. So 2 of them is no longer among the land of the living. But word on the streets is that criminal elements aligned to both factions are on edge and is planning a reprisal, knockings and clappings. So anyone living in and around the general Christiana and adjoining communities that you know Nakis and Clappis they were involved in a wagwan, please be very cautious whilst you traverse these streets, going about your regular business. Yeah, man. Now, after the fatal knockings and clappings of Troy, the brother of the reputed gang leader for Webb Lane, Officer Yeman Pican team was immediately deployed to Westmoreland. Guess who them go down there for? The old dirty kind of boy, presently on your screen, identified as Tommy. We not talk about Tommy from the 50 Cent show there, you know. We are talking about the Jamaican version, a real old Nakis and Clappis, said to be a top tier Nakis and Clappis, aligned to the infamous Kings Valley gang over there in Grangeville, Westmoreland. So the Jamaica Constabulary Force have released some information stating that Westmoreland's most wanted was fatally taken out in a confrontation with the police. Now the criminal element presently on your screen has since been identified as Westmoreland's most wanted, Carlington Godfrey, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Tommy. He was fatally taken out during a targeted police operation in Little London, Westmoreland. Tommy, who has been a target of numerous police operations in the parish, to include joint cross-border operations, was fatally taken out by Officer Yeman Pican team. Yeah, man. So another decent spot of work again by the squad of them. And the last thing that we are going to talk about, still in the parish of Westmoreland, the Westmoreland police have reportedly identified the suspect behind Wednesday's knockings and clappings, which resulted in the fatality of 2 teenagers in the parish. The teen boys who was fatally taken out by the criminal element has since been identified as 18-year-old Ramesh O'Connor and 15-year-old Jahil J. Tomlinson, both of Westmoreland addresses. The incident took place in the Top Lincoln community of Grangeville, Westmoreland. Now, according to reports, sometime about 3 p.m., the teens were among 4 people traveling on 2 motorcycles from Hanover to Westmoreland when they stopped at a nightclub during the heavy rains. Now, it is understood by on-the-spot news media that they were pounced upon by a man who opened gunfire, hitting both of them. A female traveling with them escaped injury. Now, on-the-spot news media was reliably informed that the boys went to pick up the female who had sought their assistance following an altercation with a man in Hanover. So basically, them go take up a girl with they with a next man. So basically is a love triangle type of situation going right there. So because the youth them will go pick her up now. One of the now deceased, the older teen, is the new man pan the block. And the old man where she a try leave now would not have it and trail them and dirt them. Boy, me I tell my peeps, the knockings and clappings continues. So anyway, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.